Internet. So today I just wanted to share some exciting news with you and give you a little sneak peek. I'm going to be moving into a new apartment that I think will be a lot more filming friendly. It's a much brighter, lighter space. It's a little bit bigger too, so it provides a lot better opportunity for me to have a filming area. So long story short, my rent is coming up pretty soon. I'll have a period where I'm renting 2 apartments. That will be great because it's just going to be a crazy month, so it would have been really hard for me with the work to move in one day. So you'll see me living there fairly soon, but not right away. I'm just really excited because it's an extra 100 square feet up and above the apartment that I'm living in right now. It's 8 floors up from my current floor, so it's just got a much better view. It's facing a different side that's a lot brighter and quieter, which is great for filming but also great for life because I have a lot of street noise right now, which is really annoying, especially when I'm trying to sleep during the summer, because pretty much no apartments here in Vancouver that are affordable have air conditioning. So, you know, it's a windows open kind of place, which is fine because it's pretty temperate. But if you have a lot of street noise, that can be terrible. So I have a beautiful view in my new apartment, and you're going to see that in the new apartment tour. That's going to be right after my little intro that I'm trying not to ramble too much. But I'm just so excited. I don't really know what else is interesting to you guys. It's a property managed apartment instead of a landlord, which is great for me because I've not had the best experience with the landlord maintaining my current apartment. So I love that for the new one it's professionals and they know what they're doing, and I'm paying for what I'm getting. It's not a perfect apartment. The appliances are a little bit on the older side. Office is coming to visit. You want to say hi? You're going to be moving too. And so I'm paying only an extra $50 above my current rent, but I'm getting a lot more. They just really wanted to rent it without having to renovate it. So it's still a really nice apartment, but it's not super modern and sleek, which I don't mind. I just love this building. It's not a brand new building, but it's really well situated. It's great for work. It's close to grocery stores. It just works really well for me. And as you saw, I have a cat, and it's really, really, really hard to find somewhere that is pet friendly here in downtown Vancouver. You basically have to be out of town to have pets. So this is pet friendly, and that just is awesome. And yeah, so I consider it to be a deal. I got it by asking my concierge whether there were any apartments freeing up, and he let me know about this one. So it wasn't even listed yet. It never went on the internet, which I just couldn't believe that that worked out so well. It was like within a couple of days I had seen it and signed, and the whole process was just really smooth. Someone's trying to distract me. Yes. Sorry about that. And I've been at work all day. He's really excited to see me. So yeah, more room, more light, more quiet, really cool new filming space. I think that's really all I have to say. I'll be moving soon. There are some interesting solutions to some of the little quirks of the apartment that I'll sort of tell you about and then eventually show you when I give you a tour of it once I've moved in. So that is it. I don't want to keep you any longer with my rambly intro or my cuddly cat, so stay tuned to see the tour. So here we are. So the first thing I'll show you is a big difference from my current apartment, which is this walk-in closet. It's a little bit strangely located because it's right by the door. So you can see here is the entrance door. And then if you go to your left, I have this big closet that's not currently set up other than this one rack, but I've ordered a lot of shelving, so I'm basically gonna create a walk-in closet on a budget because I'm not getting the really fancy wooden stuff. I think it'll be really interesting for you guys to see the before and after. I don't know, at least it's interesting to me how to set this up so that it's really functional and creates a lot of storage but doesn't cost thousands of dollars as creating walk-in closets can. For me, that's not something that I'd want to do right now. because I'm just renting, and even though I love this apartment and I want to stay here for a while, that's not the same thing as buying, basically. So then on your right as you enter, then you have the kitchen. So I really like that it's open plan. It's just a small kitchen, but it's not dark, and I really feel like I'm a part of the apartment when I'm in here, and if I have someone over and I'm cooking for them, which happens pretty often because I like to cook, then I'm not separated from them. And everybody knows the kitchen is the center of the home, and I think I'm a pretty big believer in that. The appliances aren't super new, but that is unsurprising given the price of the apartment. So then you can see there, I really like the hardwood flooring. It's the same as my current apartment. Next thing after the walk-in closet on your left is my bathroom. And it's a good sized bathroom. You can see me right here. And it's just got a simple sink. It needs a clean, by the way. They told me everything had been clean, but I feel like I don't ever believe that, and I clean everything over again whenever I move in somewhere. So it's just a shower curtain shower, just like mine is, but it's a little bit less awkwardly in a corner. This whole bathroom is longer and provides more opportunity for storage as well. So I'm going to be putting in some storage on this wall, and I'll show you what that looks like in my after video. Again, I'm doing that kind of on a budget. So, and then you can see the bathtub's not great. Definitely not my favorite part of the apartment. I long to have like a true beauty guru bathtub at some point in my life, but I'm not there yet. So this apartment is 100 square feet bigger than my current one. It's at 650 square feet. So you can see beautiful views of the ocean. It has a really clear high view, and it just makes the apartment so sunny. I love that there's a corner window as well, which brings a lot more light and openness into the room. So I'll just provide you with a 360 view so you can see where we came from and where we're going. So yeah, one of the, again, not ideal things about this apartment that explains the lower rent are the carpet stains, because it has been steamed, but it's very stained and it really does need to be replaced, but they're unwilling to pay for it right now, and that was definitely, you know, agreed upon when I moved in. So what I've done is I've spent a bit of money on some really nice carpets that I'll show you once those are moved in, and they've been measured specifically to cover all the stains and just make the room that much nicer and brighter. So then over here, sort of next to the kitchen, there's just a washer-dryer combo. Nothing exciting. They're the same machines I currently have, but they're really big and they work really well, so I'm happy with that. And then on the right is the bedroom, which is slightly larger than my current one, but nothing terribly special. I've measured it, and my bed should fit really nicely with the bedside table, and it'll be a little bit less awkward because it's a little bit more of an open room. It's a bit less difficult to fit furniture in here. But the view is just kind of a city view. There's actually a glimpse of the ocean in the corner if you can see that. And then here's me again. There's this tiny little closet that is really a huge disappointment, but it's not a great closet for a master bedroom. But for me, it's not a huge problem because I'm going to have that huge walk-in closet near the door, so this will really just be additional to that. And then, other than the view, my favorite part is this little room. It has a solarium or a den, whichever term you prefer. It doesn't really matter. It's not a true sunroom because it doesn't have a glass roof, but it's just incredibly bright. It echoes a little bit, but my mom says once you get furniture in, that sort of improves that a little bit. We'll see if she's right. But it has the same beautiful view as the living room, and it has corner views as well. And I just absolutely adore this room, and the plan, as long as I can get control of the echo and move in all the furniture as I like it, is to have this be my new sort of beauty closet, beauty room, filming room, whatever you want to call it. I guess just the girly part of the apartment. And over here, I'm going to have a storage unit that will be set up really nicely. That's kind of the plan. We'll see if that works out. And again, the aim is to create lots of storage, to put away my things without really spending a ridiculous amount. So that is the sunroom, and I just think it's really fun to have that extra space. It makes a real difference. I think the extra 100 square feet of this apartment are just kind of unbelievable. I feel like it's twice the size of my current one, even though that's obviously not the case. But just the floor plan of it is really nicely, I think it's just the right height as well, where I'm not too high, but I get a lot more light than my current apartment does and a lot less noise. So that is it for my apartment tour. I hope you enjoyed it, and do stay tuned for my upcoming videos really soon on how to improve this space.